You guys know Chris, right?
What's up, guys?
So today we're talking about how to be a boss. And I'm not talking about Hugo Boss, and I'm definitely not talking about how to be the world's best boss, but we are talking about how to be your own boss, otherwise known as
working for yourself.
So cue the boss intro sequence now. So how do you know that you're an entrepreneur, and how do you know that this is the lifestyle meant for you? Well, I like to think that entrepreneurs are the type of people that always have new ideas, that are always thinking of different ways of doing things, and literally can't sit still and can't wait until that idea is completely fulfilled.
I think you just know that you're an entrepreneur. I think there's always this thing that's eating away at you that you're like, oh, I'm meant to be doing something else, or I have these ideas that I want to share with the world.
You want to do something differently.
Every time we got together, we were talking about ideas. What's the next video? What's the next thing?
And then we'd actually do them.
Yeah, and then we'd execute on them. And that's how you know you're an entrepreneur. If you have that feeling, and there's probably a good chance that you do have this feeling if you've clicked on this video, pursue that. 100% pursue that.
So how do you start? Honestly, from the second you make your very first dollar, you are a business. Congratulations. One of my very first jobs was actually just editing this super small video for another company. I think it had a little honorarium for about $100, but it was great, and it just gave me the confidence I needed to keep going in this industry.
Okay, do you want to know what my first job experience was with videography? I was actually in high school. This is almost 10 years ago now. Oh my goodness. All right, so the first job was for someone's grade 12 project. They had to shoot a horse jumping over one of the little ladder things, whatever it is, and she was like, hey, can you come out with your camera and put a little video together for me? I'll give you a $50 gift card. And I was like, $50 gift card? There's value in this. I could do this for the rest of my life. That's what I was thinking. I was like, how many videos do I have to make if I get $50 gift card? I have to make 30,000 videos a year to make a living. But anyways, besides the point, that was the first time that someone saw value in what I did and was willing to give me something in return. So yeah, that was my first job experience.
Okay guys, this really isn't a big secret. All you have to do to be an entrepreneur is start doing it. And it's totally okay to start small too. As your skill set grows, so will your pricing. And it's totally possible to get paid while you're learning too.
Oh no, 100%. As you're learning, you're gonna start very, very small. At my first beginning jobs, it went from gift cards to then someone was like, here's cash, don't tell anyone about it. And I was like, date night, let's get McDoubles. But as I got better and I learned more things and got more equipment, all these things naturally happened, I was able to charge more money. So if you're worried about it, stop being worried about it. As you get better, you're gonna make more money, and then eventually you'll make a living like we do at it. So stop being worried about it, just start. That's all we're getting at. Just start.
Just start.
I want to be the last one to say just start.
No, me. Just start. This is my video. Get used to it.
Just start.
Next, practice saying yes. And say yes to absolutely everything, even things you don't necessarily know how to do. Do you want a PA? Do you want to come help out on set? Do you want to do this random portrait job? Yes, say yes to all of those. Because at the end of the day, it's just practice for you. You'll get really, really good at your craft. You'll get good at different types of work, and it'll help you figure out what you're really good at and what you actually like doing at the end of the day. I actually got asked to do a job in After Effects before I even touched it. I had never even opened the program before, and I was like, sure, I can use After Effects. Yeah, totally. It'll be about this much. And I just figured out how to use it while I did the project, and I got paid for it too.
Yeah, I support this tip so much, 100 times over. Say yes to everything. We've said yes to so many things that we've even made a show. We made a TV show that aired in Latvia.
Yeah.
Even people from Latvia were like, we love your show. I was like, thank you, Latvia person.
Now we know how to make Latvian shows.
Yeah, our Latvian content is off the hook.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we've even made metal music videos. We've literally done so much. So yes, say yes to everything.
Say yes to the dress.
No, say yes to the job.
That's a good show though.
Yeah, it's debatable.
So first of all, we're in an area where there are lots of pigeons, and if you remember my last video, we were talking about pigeon photography. It's not what we're doing. This one's just watching me.
Okay, look at the camera. Right there is good.
Anyway. One very important thing to keep in mind with being your own boss is to put your intentions out into the world and then it will come back to you. So be confident and always tell people what you do. This is the only way they're gonna know that you're trying to work for yourself and you are a photographer. A lot of times people don't pay attention to other people's jobs. So if you just remind them that these are the things you want to be doing and you do video and you want to do more portraits or you want to do more corporate videos, then if they don't know that, they won't know to ask you for it. So always put your intentions out into the world and all of that will come back to you, and that's how you'll get more clients.
Yeah, I'm gonna share like a quick story because I really believe in this too. It sounds kind of like airy-fairy, like put your intentions out into the world. And like a Disney soundtrack starts. It's like, I will show you the world. Okay, it was a couple years ago. I was in a Starbucks and a guy was like, hey, Chris, wow, how you been? It's been years since I've seen you. What have you been up to?
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? When someone asks what are you doing, please tell them about your video jobs or your photography jobs or whatever you're up to. I was like, yeah, I actually have a video production company now. We shoot all sorts of like content, just create things all the time. He's like, actually my friend's in a band and they're looking to get some music videos done. That little conversation in Starbucks led to like 8 music videos and like a ton of revenue in business and like making fun content.
Do not trust these people.
This is permission to talk about how great you are
It's not
to more
cockiness.
people.
It's
Yeah.
confidence.
Yeah, confidence.
Confidence.
Yeah, be confident.
Be confident. We got you.
Yo,
you tell them Chris
see
and
there?
Lizzie sent you. So for anyone who's interested in leaving their current job and moving towards a full-time photography or videography business, here's my advice to you. You can totally do this on the side of whatever you do right now. Take a little bit of time in the evenings or on the weekends, you can totally fit in some work. And if you're like, hey, next year I really want to be doing this completely full-time, then take that year, save up some money, and then you have a rainy day fund so you can support yourself while you're working on your full-time photography or videography business. And you're not super pressured to take jobs that pay. You're able to take jobs that may just build you some great connections as well.
Okay, I want to bring up like a friend of ours. So he was telling me that he actually told his boss that he wanted to get more into photography and videography.
This is a good point.
And yeah, and then his boss was like, hey, would you actually like to shoot some photos and videos for our company that's like not even related to photo and video? So this allowed him to start being like, oh yeah, maybe I can actually make money at the company I'm already at in a job that I actually want to be doing, which is photography or videography. In addition to that, he actually spoke to his employer and said like, hey, I'll actually work on weekends if you allow me to take like a day or 2 off during the week to pursue my photo gigs that I might get during the week. So the employer agreed to that. He found flexibility in his job. So like open up dialogue, maybe even at the job that you're currently at, because maybe you can even start bringing your photography and videography skills there. It's all in your hands. Just go and do it.
Little steps every day, guys. Work a little bit every day. Chris is gonna go now. He didn't even say bye to you guys. It's so rude.
I didn't know that was my last chance. Bye everyone. Thank you so much for watching Lizzie's video. It was so nice. She's did it. She's killing it. I love it. Bing.
And
Play again.
now he's gonna go because we're gonna talk about our last point now. The most important thing to remember is that you're always learning. You may never feel like you've quote unquote made it. So try and think of everything as more of a process than a destination. So now we're at the fun part. If you like this video, please hit that like button below. And if you're not subscribed already, it would mean so much if you could also hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next week. I said, Kristen, that's what you to think.
I made a very...
I can hear them flying around behind me.
We'll show you the world.